Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum friends, welcome back to the latest transfer episode. We have for you guys, we have the updates. Now this episode is going to be particularly about Barcelona as well as Manchester United. So I beg your pardon guys, if you're waiting for other news, I want to go straight away with these two clubs because they have been such a big breaking news which has been coming in for both Manchester United and Barcelona. So I'm going to start straight away with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be starting with Barcelona. As you guys have known that Barcelona were in a bigger financial crisis. They had some issues regarding their high wages as well as their debts. Now Barcelona president Laporte is working on some kind of financial agreement with multiple platforms. You could say they're working with multiple organizations. They're trying to sort out these financial issues which was made by the previous club's president. Now Laporte wanted to bring in new players, new faces, and wanted to support Xavi in the transfer market. We do know that Barcelona were facing lots of financial crisis, but there has been a very big build-up. It has been really astounding at the pace to which things are turning right now. Now, as we all know that Barcelona were really trying to get some of their players sold, but for some reason it has come to a point where there is a very big news to which Laporte has said that they are willing to keep Frenkie de Jong at Barcelona. They just have to revisit his contract situation, and if they're able to sort out that issue, that means that they will keep Frenkie de Jong. And what they're trying to say over here is that they do understand that Manchester United are interested in him, but they're not the only club. There are other clubs as well. Now, does that mean Barcelona are trying to kind of say to Manchester United that, listen, you need to pay up, otherwise we're changing our mind? I think it could be both. It might be to the fact that they are really offering Frenkie de Jong something of an offer in which Frenkie de Jong will have to compromise on some of his wages. He has a longer contract, so so it might be the fact that Frenkie de Jong stays at Barcelona and Barcelona would want to keep him. Xavi would be pretty happy with this. He loves the player, he wants to keep him. So what does that mean for Manchester United? Now if Manchester United aren't able to cover what Barcelona were demanding, I think it's going to bite back pretty harsh, because remember guys, 7 weeks it has been since Manchester United have been linked to Frenkie de Jong, and if they don't get Frenkie de Jong, there's going to be pretty big backlash from the fans. Whereas Erik ten Hag wanted Frenkie de Jong as his first purchase for Manchester United, he wanted to build around the side around him. Now the key over here is that if Barcelona are kind of speaking to Frenkie de Jong's people in order to get that compromise, to get that wages reduced, and he agrees to that, then that'll be a very big and huge blow to Manchester United efforts. I'm sure that John Murtough is going to come under a huge pressure from the fans, and it's going to be all over the newspapers, it's going to be all over the social media. There will be a huge backlash of this. It is a reminiscence of back when Fabregas, when Toni Kroos, all these big name players were linked when Sir Alex Ferguson left and David Moyes was the new manager. The whole summer it was United chasing Fabregas, and in the end he opted to go for Chelsea. So I think this one is turning out to be that case. Now Manchester United, if they have wasted so much time around and they haven't listened to what Barcelona did, that's going to come back and bite them. But that's what the case is right now. Laporte also went ahead and he also said about many other things, such as about Lewandowski. He said that Lewandowski is a Bayern Munich player. He doesn't want to speak a lot. He respects Bayern Munich. He respects Lewandowski. He do understand that they need Lewandowski as their main striker. But the key here is that they don't want to rush into it. They don't want to make much more fuss about it. They want to do it as quietly as they can. And he has asked Lewandowski to be calmer, and they're going to talk through this. Whereas he also talked about the other player such as Rafinha. Now Rafinha is still wanting that Barcelona move. Laporte has said that they want Rafinha, but the case here is that if Leeds United are willing to listen to the package which Barcelona are offering. Now what does that mean for Ousmane Dembele? If imagine Barcelona gets Rafinha, will they go and get that contract extension to Dembele? To which Laporte said that they are gonna agree the agreement between the player and the club on the club's terms, not on the player's terms. So what does that mean for Dembele? We will see. What does he choose? What does he opts for? Whereas he came back to the central defense position, in which he said that they are looking at many names. They're looking at Conde, they're looking at Koulibaly, but there are so many players who could be linked to Barcelona. So he said that you need to be calm and you need to be patient enough to wait and see what happens going further. Hello, thank you very much for tuning in. And whereas it's also been reported that the case over here is with the new additions Frank Kessie and Christensen, they're going to join Barcelona. One reveal is going to happen on Wednesday. I think that's Frank Kessie, whereas Christensen will be shown a Barcelona player on Thursday. So that means there's going to be the player arrivals on Wednesday and Thursday. That's going to be an official. So let's see what happens on that Frankie de Jong front. Now Barcelona, if they have arranged some sort of money, or maybe they're bluffing and they're trying to get Manchester United to raise their hand in terms of the valuation for Frankie de Jong, maybe that would be the case, but it is right now. Now going further, we're going to speak about Manchester United. Now Manchester United had a pretty big and huge news which came in terms of not incoming but an outgoing. Remember, Malacia was reported to be flying into Manchester, signing the contract on Sunday, and then he would be revealed as a new Manchester United player. But right now that has gone to the back page because there's a huge and big news in terms of outgoing, and that has to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Cristiano Ronaldo, this has reported by many outlets, by many journalists, by many people on the social media, specifically the tier 1 journalists who have reported that Cristiano Ronaldo has asked to leave Manchester United. He wants to go and play for another club. He thinks that Manchester United are not up to the level in order to compete with other top clubs for the top competitions. He thinks that he's 37 years of age. He thinks he hasn't got that much time to wait for that rebuild. He wants to have a move. If any club would want to come in, he would be very happy to move over there. Now the clubs which are being reported are two right now at this moment, and those two clubs are Bayern Munich. In case if Lewandowski leaves for Barcelona, then Bayern Munich might look at Cristiano Ronaldo. But there is another club which is Chelsea. Will Cristiano Ronaldo go and play for another Premier League club? We do not know. If there is an option, we'll see what Cristiano Ronaldo wants to do. Remember, he doesn't want to move to MLS. He doesn't want to move to another league or to go to Middle East to play for any top Middle East club. He wants to play for a European club. He wants to play for that European competition. He thinks he can win more trophies. So that is the reason he's still waiting out for the top move. Now he has indicated to the club. Now the club have said back that they are willing to keep Cristiano Ronaldo. They don't want to sell him. He has a contract. Now what does that mean? Will his people speak to the club? Will the club say that we are not willing to sell you, maybe because we do not have any plan to replace you, or maybe that is the fact of the matter. Most of the fans are saying they have Anthony Martial who's back. They have Rashford. Maybe due to that fact, if Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave, they still have somebody in the squad. So we will wait out and see what happens on that front. Maybe Cristiano Ronaldo leaves and maybe United go back late into the window. Remember, there's Calvert-Lewin who plays for Everton. Maybe he would be the one. But we'll wait out and see what do Erik ten Hag and the Manchester United board do. So far, they're not willing to let go of Cristiano Ronaldo. But Cristiano Ronaldo has said and he wants to leave the club, and it's going to cause ripples. I think Manchester United fans have lots of bad news instead of good news. They were hoping that Frankie de Jong deal would be done by now, and this news of Cristiano Ronaldo wanting to leave is going to be much more harder. And then when Barcelona's president comes out and say that they're willing to keep Frankie de Jong, and that means scuppering any deal to Manchester United for Frankie de Jong, it's gonna be really, really bad for United fans. United fans are not gonna take this lightly. There is gonna be a strong backlash on multiple platforms, and I'm sure that Glazers are gonna get a lot of heat for this. So this is right now the current update with Manchester United as well as Barcelona. Now in other news, so far what we did report you guys earlier, there has been no such update in terms of any major club, but a news has come in with regarding to PSG. There is a player who plays for PSG. He's a centre back. His name is Kimpembe. He is the captain of PSG. Now, the problem over here is that he is not willing to sign the extension. Maybe he's not getting those favorable terms. Now, he is trying to kind of see what there is outside PSG. Now, it has been reported that there might be a swap deal between PSG and Inter Milan in regarding Skriniar. Remember, PSG wants Skriniar. So if they want Skriniar, they might offer Kimpembe in return to Inter Milan, and maybe Inter Milan would be interested into that deal. Maybe, you never know, Chelsea would be interested in Kimpembe and they would go and make that bid. Remember that PSG have made this play available, so they are open to sell Kimpembe. So we might see many clubs going in for him. He is a good centre back. He plays for France national team as well. So we'll wait out and see what happens in that regard. And other than that, haven't seen anything major happening other than that Malaysia deal. He will be flying into Manchester and he'll be having that medical and he'll be signing for Manchester United. So far, these are the two major news. Frankie de Jong might be staying at Barcelona, whereas Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave for Manchester United. All good news for Barcelona and all bad news for Manchester United. So guys, this is what the update we have for the evening. Hopefully there'll be more developments and we'll be reporting to you tomorrow as well. And by morning, I hope there'll be some kind of development. Hello Peter, thank you very much for tuning in. Hello Abdul Mahid, thank you very much. So most probably by tomorrow afternoon, I'm sure there'll be some updates. If normally I do tend to come on 3 times, which is morning, afternoon and evening. If there is no update by morning, I tend to wait out till afternoon and then I do give out the news in afternoon session. And most probably I hope that the evening session is going to be much more interesting with this Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I'm sure that afternoon session is going to be much more fun. By that time, there'll be more coming out from the Manchester United camp regarding this story, especially with Frankie de Jong as well as Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sure the whole media is going to be focusing on Manchester United in the coming one day or two. Tomorrow is Sunday. There might be some news, maybe not, but definitely on Monday we will see lots of stories. But tomorrow I'll be coming, if not by morning session, then definitely by afternoon session, and most probably you'll see me in the evening session. What is the bets team? Bets team? What do you mean by that, Peter? I have no idea. What is the bets team? Best team? You mean to say best team? I don't understand by that. You mean in transfers or something? If you can let me know, then I'll be able to answer you. Bets team, don't know what that is, but anyway, tomorrow I'll be coming at 10 a.m. Which is the UK time, 10 a.m. GMT in the morning, in which I'll be giving you the update. If there is no update, then I'll be trying to come in the afternoon session, which will be at 3 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. UK time, and the evening session normally takes place at 8 p.m. UK time. So hopefully you guys will be tuning in at those times. So far, this is what the recap is for the transfers. Manchester United, pretty bad news, pretty bad news. Frankie de Jong might be staying in Barcelona, whereas Cristiano Ronaldo wants to move. He wants to move away from Manchester United. So Manchester United fans, not good news for you guys. Whereas Barcelona, lots of development. You guys can listen in about the Barcelona transfers news in the beginning of this episode. And there are so many updates on the centre back front, on Rafinha, on Lewandowski, on Christensen, on Kessie, Koulibaly, so many names about Barcelona. And thank you very much guys for watching. Hopefully I'll be tuning in tomorrow to give you more updates. So these were the bigger news, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.